Your blood has healing components such as these platelets, as well as growth factors and nutrients, as well as plasma. These can be concentrated down and injected into damaged knees, the rotator cuff and shoulder, the elbows such as tennis elbow, the hands and the wrists, even the spine, cervical, thoracic, and lumbar, as well as pelvis and hips, and the TMJ. At Gecko, we also use honey matrix, which can make PRP work better. In some cases, we consider adipose stem cells because fat has such a high population of stem cells. Using the stem cells from bone marrow is also very powerful along with PRP. Gecko is one of the first clinics to actually offer bone marrow and adipose combined together in the same treatment. At Gecko Joint and Spine, we can both diagnose your problem as well as guide our injections to precisely the right area using high-definition ultrasound.
I had rotator cuff, the labrum,
okay,
and then also I had a bicep tendon resection. Basically, that was, to me, that was a disaster. You know, I came out of that. I went through 9 months of therapy, and I was in as much pain the day I stopped therapy as then the day I started. You know, so, you know, knew something wasn't really right. I've been an athlete, you know, all my life, and, you know, basically, I'm sure I had some wear and tear, and, you know, some things I shouldn't have done as well, but the pain levels that I've been in for the past 10 years have really been more than I can actually probably describe. But people that are in chronic pain 24/7, they know what I'm talking about. And you know, the realism of that is it's debilitating. And you know, 3 surgeries over 10 years, was facing my 4th surgery, and just realized, you know, definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting, you know, a different result, and it doesn't make sense. And basically, you know, when I came across your practice and came in and met you guys and had a, you know, a great talk and felt very comfortable about the PRP and what you guys were about to do, and I really felt that it was time to make a change, you know, in the progression of my health with my shoulder. You know, watching the ultrasound and you pointing out and seeing the impairments or tears in my case, and noticing those, and you know, the bone structure and how that's, you know, in your shoulder, you know, is a good knowledge for patients when they're here, because it gives them a better understanding of what's going on in that joint. So you know, that's very beneficial. So it gave an understanding of what was about to take place, and you know, and actually in seeing the needle, you know, through the ultrasound as well, and understanding that you're getting into a specific area with that. Again, a very, you know, interesting concept, you know, with the platelet therapy. So, you know, it makes a lot of sense when, you know, with an area like your blood flow to your joints does not have a lot of blood flow. So when you're hurt, your body's wanting to heal it, it just can't send enough of the healing cells to it when you have the damages that I had. So understanding, you know, taking the platelets, injecting those in a massive amount, you know, where the body's going to utilize as much as it can, and, you know, seeing the results of that in the past couple of weeks has been really astronomical for me, because it's really, these injuries I've had have been life-altering for me. You know, so the PRP is actually something that I've looked at for the past 2 or 3 years. Unfortunately, I didn't have it done before I did my last surgery. And, you know, coming here and doing this, I would say, I mean, I was supposed to have surgery the day before that you guys saw me.
That's right.
You know, so I canceled that surgery to come here, and I am so thankful that I did. I mean, I just can't tell you how thankful I am to that. So you guys made a major difference, even in the 2 weeks we've known each other. From where I am, where I felt like I'm actually getting part of my life back, for, you know, for 10 years, I felt like I've lost 10 years of my life.
For more information about these exciting regenerative therapies, you can find us at advancedrejuvenation.us. You can also contact us by phone at 941-330-8553 or email us at info@advancedrejuvenation.us. If you found the information on this video helpful, please like us and share us on Facebook. You just never know whose life you might touch. Well, thanks for joining us. And remember, if healing is possible, consider it to be within your reach. Bye for now.